A hip-hop legend, a son, and a record producer was born in New York City in 1971. Tupac Shakur, or known as Tupac, has sold more than 75 million albums worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists in the world. Most of Tupac's songs are about growing up in violence and hardships in ghettos, racism, other social problems, and conflicts with other rappers during the East Coast, West Coast hip-hop rivalry.
I hear Brenda's got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain. A damn shame, the girl can hardly spell her name. There's no way I can pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me to tell me that she needs me. Cries when she leaves me, and every time she sees me, she squeezes me. In politics we address, always do your best. Don't let the pressure make you panic, and when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it.
On September 7th, 1996, Tupac was shot while riding in a car driven by Suge Knight. He died 6 days later on September 13th, 1996 from his injuries at a Las Vegas hospital. Shakur was only 25 years old at the time of his death. "20 years later, Tupac's biopic All Eyes on Me is coming out November 11th, 2016.
So how many of y'all heard what the vice president said about it? Cops kill innocent black folk every day. Quail's coming after me, but I'm used to people coming at me. You feel me? This shit been happening my whole life. But you know what I gotta say to these motherfuckers? You wanna know what I gotta say to these motherfuckers?
20 years later, other hip-hop legends like Snoop Dogg, DMC, and Sway are remembering him.
He said, man, I wanted to make the hardest album ever made and rap hard like The Message. You know, with Melly Mel, that's like one of the hardest, you know, he started naming songs he thought were hard. And I wanted to get everybody, every thug, everybody in the streets, everybody who's suffering, everybody who's struggling and, you know, looking for a voice. I wanted to tell them everything they wanted to hear, and then get as many people as I can to follow me. And then once I got those people to follow me, then my next project, I'm gonna make a project and tell them everything they need to hear.
Tupac is a god in hip hop for two huge big reasons. Dear Mama and Brenda Had a Baby. He wrote a song about teenage pregnancy, and then he did a record about his mother. So it wasn't the fact that he could spit lyrics, it wasn't the fact that he was just from the streets, it's a fact that what he did with his music that makes him legendary to us here in hip-hop culture.
His music was a Bible to him being here and to after he was gone. I think what he meant to me was finding my voice and finding my true calling on who I am, on being a father, being a leader, and not being a follower. Having a relationship with him, we were equal. We were eye to eye. We were, you know, we ran the race the same way. So I attribute a lot of my success to where I am now by having the spirit that he had, as far as to always want to be better and to do better and to want to give back.
20 years later, Megan Wright from Hot 97 pays tribute to Tupac with special hashtag The Right Throwbacks. 20 years later, Tupac's pop-up shop restaurant is opening today. 20 years later, Kevin Durant tattooed Tupac's entire face on his leg. And even though Tupac is no longer here, his memory will always live on. And just remember,
You got to keep your head up.